100 megapixel travel size camera? Are we about to see a game changer released? The rumour mill keeps turning, and it's turning quickest in Japan right now, Fuji to be precise. Yep, rumours coming out of Fuji are hinting that a camera could be released very soon that might turn the camera world on its head. Fuji have already got the 102 megapixel chip in their big money medium format GFX cameras. We're talking about a camera capable of JPEG images around 250, 300 megabytes. The only thing bigger than that is the GFX's price tag. 4 noughts on the end, say no more. Well, the whispers are that 102 megapixel sensor might soon be hitting the camera world wrapped inside a much smaller, user-friendly body. How small? We don't know, not yet for sure. And of course, this is all still rumours. But what if it is DSLR size? I think Fuji may want a slice of the pro-level camera market. They want to take on Nikon and Canon maybe, their flagship models. So if it does, then it needs to compete on price, you would think. If that's true, we'd be talking about 102 megapixel DSLR offering JPEGs of maybe 300 megabytes for around £6,000. Now that would be a game changer. Just a tiny 1/10 of the image will still be giving you 30 meg images. Imagine sports and wildlife photography with that. You could capture some great photos of lions on the African plains from your back garden in Kent. Seriously though, this would have the ability to change a 200mm lens into a 1000mm lens. Except it wouldn't. Because Fuji, it is rumoured, didn't stop there. 102 megapixels, that's for wimps. So the boffins at Fuji might have indeed added some of their high magic. It's whispered they might be using image stacking to bump that megapixel size up to, wait for this, you might want to sit down at this point, get yourself a glass of water. They might have just found a way to bump the megapixel size up to 400 megapixel. What? A 400 megapixel chip would mean JPEGs of, hang on, I'm going to run out of fingers here. That would mean somewhere between 750, maybe even towards a full gigabyte. A gig for one image. We're going to need a bigger computer. Joking apart, I'd like to know what you think about this. If it's actually true, then that is astonishing. But just for a second, let me play the devil's advocate. I'll ask the question that a lot of you might be thinking. Do we really need images that big? I mean, there comes a point, doesn't there, that they can't possibly look any sharper. We know that printing has limitations way lower than that. When glossy mags like Vogue, etc. are printing at just 300 dpi, then it's only viewing on screen that's going to make a difference. And if your screen's 4K, then what's the point in having anything bigger than that? There is storage as well, not just in your camera, but afterwards. Then there's the ability to move the picture around digitally, and whether clients will be able to handle that kind of size. What do you think? Are we talking about the laws of diminishing returns once you're over, say, 40 or 50 meg? Is the ability to crop so much into the photo just too good an opportunity to miss? Is it going to give us unbelievably good quality stills from video? Questions, questions. So, if it is true, will you be at the front of the queue? Will this change the digital photography world as we know it? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Oh, and while you are down there in the text underneath this video, hit the subscribe button, would you? And join me and my channel to talk more about photography. These rumours could, of course, be a red herring. They're only what I've read on the internet. I've got no first-hand knowledge. But if they were true, it could be the most important camera of the decade, couldn't it? Thanks for watching, everyone. If you'd like to see a video of what I think is the most important camera ever made, click this link up here. In the meantime, happy snapping, stay focused.